Bought one of those bed-in-the-box mattresses? Well, families across Texas and the nation are now warning others about possible dangers in some of those mattresses. Now, we first told you about those concerns last year. As KXAN investigator Arzo Dos explains, there's now a class action lawsuit pushing for changes across the mattress industry.
It was literally like dust settles everywhere. It was exactly like that, only it was glass.
Michelle Cantrell says her home was covered with what looked like glitter, but after some research, she says it turned out to be fiberglass. The family from Round Rock shared a warning about their daughter's memory foam mattress right before the pandemic. They had unzipped the cover to wash it and noticed a tear. Several days later, she says they were feeling itchy and coughing.
It really is dangerous. Not only the property damage to people, but the health issues.
Attorney Lloyd Quito from near St. Louis and lawyers with the Environmental Litigation Group out of Birmingham are behind this 174-page class action lawsuit. An amended version was refiled in April against mattress manufacturer Zenus. The mattresses are sold online and at big box retail stores.
We have over 200 plaintiffs in all 50 states, and people are realizing they're not alone on this.
Close to 30 of those cases are from across Texas. Quito says families have had trouble breathing, skin irritation, and were forced to toss belongings after removing the cover to wash it. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says fiberglass is used in a variety of products, generally for adding strength and fire resistance. Quito says the problem is that Zenus has a removable outer cover with a zipper.
The very existence of a zipper invites the owner to unzip it, or certainly makes you think that it's safe to do so. And there's not nearly appropriate enough warning about the exposure to the glass fibers once you open it.
A statement from Zenus says the company provides quality products and takes all customer feedback very seriously. It goes on to say the material that we use to comply with fire safety regulations is standard in the mattress industry, and the Consumer Product Safety Commission has found that this material is not considered hazardous. The spokesperson says customers should look at their frequently asked questions page, which says that the mattress cover isn't washable and removing it could inhibit the fire safety barrier. The company says always leave the cover on. The spokesperson did not respond to questions about whether the company would remove the zipper or stop using fiberglass.
There was no warning label on the actual mattress. There was no warning label anywhere near the zipper.
The Cantrells spent thousands of dollars on removing all the fiberglass in their home. They bought their mattress from a different company online and say they were reimbursed. Quito says this is an industry-wide problem, and he's now looking at other manufacturers. What needs to happen?
They need to pull these mattresses as they exist off the market now. We don't believe that they should have to wait until they're forced by some kind of federal recall.
Arzo Dos, KXAN investigates.
And Arzo did ask the Consumer Product Safety Commission why there hasn't been a recall, and she was told the exact same thing as last year. A spokesperson says the agency has regulations on performance standards, not design standards. She went on to add that many textile products shed fibers through normal wear and refurbishment, and it would be difficult to determine the type of fiber without scientific analysis. And we're told concerns can be reported, but it's unclear what those reports even do. Hundreds have already been made online. For details about the lawsuit and what you should do if your mattress has fiberglass, just head over to our website at kxan.com.